Coming up, Rockstar confirmed Table Tennis 2, The People versus Sony. Turn that up a bit. PlayStation VR works on all formats. The Binding of Polygon. Friday the 13th delayed until the 14th, and Kojima hates Metal Gear games.
He does.
So stick around with us. We'll go to
Abused News. Ramble On episode 82.
82.
82. Adam Garstag. Aaron Hughes is.
That's the Hughes.
Absolute Jules is. Where's Shoes is?
Yeah, we're currently in Mumbai, as you can tell by the elephant in the background there, and the elephant over my shoulder. Or over your shoulders. Yeah, just behind you. Right there. Yeah, them big fucking things.
Yeah. Quite very visible to me.
Yeah, extremely visible to all.
I was gonna get I still might. I was gonna get a green balaclava.
I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you didn't. I very nearly wore a green shirt because I like green and brown are my favourite colours. So
green balaclava. Who knows why I would wear such a thing?
I don't know.
Anyway, Abuse the News. Red Dead 3 or
my favourite.
Table Tennis 2.
Table Tennis 2.
Rockstar has been teasing people with little pictures. I think the first picture was just Rockstar with a red background. So people are like, ooh.
Yeah.
Red Dead 3. Then they did
Red Dead 3.
Red Dead 3.
Yeah, Red Dead 3 actually.
Not Red Dead 2 in his
Red
head.
Dead Redemption 2, yeah, it's something that annoys me. Oh, they're going to go for Red Dead Redemption 2. No, they can't make Redemption 2. The first one was Red Dead Revolver, the second one was Red Dead Redemption. You said Red Dead Redeemer, which sort of makes a bit more sense.
Redeemer, I like that. Redeemer.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's Red Dead 3.
Yeah.
Not Table Tennis 2, though there is a lot of cool pictures that people have tinkered around with, which we'll probably see later on in Voice of the People's
Voice of the Rockens.
There's not much details on that, but it does look like it's going to be Red Dead 3 because of the images. It's got cowboys, and a sunset was a second image that they shot out onto the interweb somewhere. I'm not sure where.
And a cowboy.
You reviewed cowboys.
Oh, them ones. I thought I didn't realise they were official shots. I thought the only official shot was the red thing with Rockstar sound. I thought that was the only official image. Everything else,
I could be mistaken, but I think they have put a second image. But it might actually just be people.
I think people have just blown out proportion.
Maybe.
Or something. I'm not too sure. I hope that's the case, because then Rockstar should just go, fuck it, table tennis, because they'll shit out of table tennis in no time. So they could have that out before Red Dead, and then drop a Red Dead game the week afterwards without any advertising for it.
I'll tell you what would be a really good show if they just released the game, just updated, Red Dead 2, Red Dead Redemption.
Redemption, yeah.
Now
HD.
1080p, fucking bollocks.
Yeah, I did play it again, I think.
I've got it there, ready to go. I started playing it and I was like, I'm remembering it all.
I've already done it. Yeah, I've already done it.
The People versus Sony.
People versus Hadouken.
So, 6 years ago, Sony Linux used to work on PS3.
PS3.
Which is an operating system.
Yes.
You interwebs and
made by Penguins.
Stuff. Made by Penguins with AIDS.
Well, that's where AIDS comes from.
So it's all Penguins, really.
Modern misconception, common misconception, a misnomer, people would say, would be that AIDS came from chimps.
Who says that?
Humans. That's the main idea of where AIDS virus came from. Yeah.
Liars.
But it came from penguins.
Definitely.
Humans having sex with penguins.
So they got rid of that 6 years ago. Sony, they updated it. They got rid of AIDS.
Linux.
And Linux. And there were a few people annoyed at this, so they took Sony to court to say, well, I bought a PS3 because I wanted to use that.
Bollocks.
Which...
Bollocks.
Anyway, they won.
Of course they did, because it was a feature so they could get it, but I bet their main defence was bollocks.
I think that was their only defence. They sent in the shittest lawyer and that this is what happened, they fucking lost. Very silly. So, what happens is, I think this is only in America though, I think, anybody who claims it can get $55.
Right.
I'm not sure how you claim it, but I'm sure you can Google it and find out how to do that. But only if you had a PlayStation Fat which was
Right,
the original
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael had one. I'll see if we can get in contact with him.
Yeah, I don't know if it applies over here. Maybe they have to do something else. But you can still get $9 if you can be asked. If you can sort of, I don't know how you prove it, but if you can sort of prove or sort of suggest that you bought a PlayStation
purely
for using that as well as being a PlayStation, you'll get $9. I don't know if that's worth your time, but you can do it if you really want. The deadline is 7th of December, and I think it is US only, from what I can tell. So do that. Free game.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
Sonic Mania Collector's Edition. Have you seen this?
No, it's Sonic, so I avoid all Sonic information.
It's good for Sonic fans, I think. It does look interesting. Now, it was only supposed to be released in Japan originally.
Japan!
But it's coming to Europe. Yay! For Sonic fans.
Japan!
It is...
We might be in Japan next week.
Will we?
Might be.
Is Chun-Li coming?
We're not too sure. It's whether we get the visa. It's either going to be USA or Japan.
Right. So it's £80. You get a 12-inch statue, which is basically Sonic with a Mega Drive as the base.
Oh, say it! It was horrible. It's horrible.
And if you turn it on, it goes Sega.
It's horrible.
You do that. They also give you a download code and not the game.
Ooh.
Which is, I don't know if they're selling it on disc actually, but if they are and they give you a download code and you paid £80, I want the fucking disc.
Yeah, please.
I don't want to piss around. So you get that, but it's it's a shiny card or something. I don't know. You get a Mega Drive cartridge.
Oh.
With a little ring in it, a little Sonic ring, and that's out in 2017.
People might like that.
They will.
I'm not one of them.
I have it for free.
I wouldn't even have it for free. I'd be like, that's causing dust in my house.
I like looking at other people's toys, but I notice whenever I get them, like that Doom one that I got, it's just there now.
Yeah.
And I like it, but I've seen it now. I'm done.
If I had some shelving, which I can't be arsed actually buying, because if I've got some shelves, that means I get filled with shit. So I'd get stuff like that. But like I say, it's a bit like when we were at Play Expo. You wander around shops and you go, yeah, that's lovely. Oh, yeah, look at that game, brilliant. Oh, I'm fucking buying it.
Yeah, because I'll get it home and I'll just put it down and that'll be that. 20 million people.
That's a lot of people.
Sign up to Mario Run on the iOS, so that's looking like it might sell okay. I don't know if this is just in Japan or worldwide. If it is just Japan, 20 million would be... Was it 60 million in this country? In
65 to 70.
Yeah. So... would that be everybody in Japan?
I think it's pretty fucking close.
Maybe that'll be it. Maybe this is worldwide. It didn't make it clear. And it's only on iOS as well, so that's... And all it is though, you're not buying it by doing this, you just... you're signing up to be notified when it's out, when you can download it. Which you can download it for free, and then pay for the rest of it, I think. You probably get like 2 levels or something, and then buy the rest.
127.3 million people.
What the fuck?
in Japan.
In little Japan?
Yeah, I think it's smaller than UK.
Wow.
I'm gonna find that shit out now. In little Japan, yeah.
I thought they were having like reproduction problems there. I read something recently where there weren't enough people having kids, and I was going to volunteer myself to go over and just solve.
I'd dress myself as a squid, and all the women would be all over me. Right, okay. There are more. Moreover, there are quite similar size. Japan encompasses some 145,000 square miles, and the British Isles, UK, Ireland, and United Kingdom, some 100. So it's bigger than us, but it has got 40 odd million more people.
Wow.
Well, not 50 odd million.
More,
if
yeah.
we're in 70. So yeah.
Wow.
Okay, there you go. That's
maybe it's just Japan. I don't know.
Japan.
So that looks like it's gonna sell well. At least download well. Look forward to that. That's December. That's coming out. PlayStation VR works with everything.
Everything.
As long as it's got an
Your mobile
HDMI
phone.
out. It needs an HDMI
Himmed it out.
out. And yeah, you can plug this into. You need a PlayStation 4. You can't just plug it into your Xbox.
Right. No.
You can't just do that. So you need a PlayStation 4, an Xbox, or even a Wii U,
Yeah.
or a PC. Or, I mean, a lot of
It
things.
doesn't work as a VR headset.
It doesn't work as a VR
It
headset.
just works as a.
It's two-dimensional.
A screen essentially.
Yeah, and you have it'll work through your cinema mode on your PS4, so you have to have it all on. But what it essentially does, from what I can grasp, is it gives you a massive TV in your room,
Essentially, yeah.
basically, so you can be sat there, get rid of your fucking TV, and just have this virtual massive fucking screen.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool, I think.
It's not too bad.
But you do need a PlayStation 4 as well.
Yeah, that's the downside to it.
Kind of makes it pointless. But now you know. It also upscales from 720p, so a lot of games on Xbox and Wii U might be 720p.
Yes.
But it will still upscale them to 1080p because they need to be clear when they're right next to your eyeballs.
Yeah.
It'll still be a little bit fuzzy, but it will do its best to sort that out for you. It's very kind of them.
We played a horror game, didn't we?
We did play a horror game. What was it called?
Affected the Mansion.
Yeah.
On the Gear
Sorry.
VR.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I mean you don't do much, you just kind of walk
Yeah,
through,
but
that's enough.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Hey, howdy partners, Mr. Chris Bilsborough.
How do? What's crack-a-lacking?
Over in UK, it's hot over here in Mumbai.
Yeah. Your Mumbai.
Your Mum by J.R.R. Hartley.
Yellow Pages out
Yeah,
there.
Yellow Pages of it, yeah.
Yeah, Google them, they're fantastic.
Hey, everyone! Everyone! Otherwise known as the azured, blazoned unicorn poop.
Oh, it's the first I've
I
heard.
still like the poop bit, but I think that it adds
Yeah, but it's usually pink
an
and
element
fluffy.
of surprise
Pink
to the,
and fluffy and rainbow coloured.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nobody knows.
I wouldn't eat it still,
No.
but it smells delicious.
It just smells like blueberry pancakes.
Poohberry pancakes.
Oh, poohberry pancakes, excellent. Klingon little, yeah, dangleberries.
Dangleberry.
pancakes.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Can't wait to try them.
I've been here since the beginning, but hey. Oh, I ain't seen you because you ain't said anything.
It's in Dot.
I don't know what I'm doing there. It looks like I'm digging at Ryu's. I'm keeping him afloat.
What am I
I'm keeping him afloat.
Captain America.
Captain America.
Sorry,
having a
Dave.
good time.
Right. Backwards Xbox Prime compatibility. This is a pointless thing. I don't know why I wrote it down. So Phil Spencer said, and somebody asked him, they
Yeah.
tweeted at him, Hurricane tweet. That's how tweets sound. Whenever you receive a tweet, it goes, Hurricane. Yeah. He's put. So they asked him, like, are we getting Xbox Prime backwards compatibility at any point? He basically said, we haven't ruled it out, but we're not working on it.
Yeah, we're not ruled it out, but we thought nobody would care.
Yeah, sorry to waste your time, but they haven't ruled it out. It's pretty pointless. I don't imagine many people still have their Xbox Prime games.
If you meant backwards compatibility or maybe back catalogue would probably be a better idea if they went, well, yeah, we'll put all the back catalogue on there.
Do they not have any of the
No,
back
Xbox
catalogue?
Prime, no. Not
No.
the original one.
Yeah, do that instead and make
Yeah,
them
do
dirt
that
cheap.
instead, yeah. Make them all a fiver. Just go, right, universal price, $5 or £5, and you'd be like, yeah, alright.
For anything. yeah.
Anything, all of them, fiver. What have we got going on here then? Whilst we are alone, let's see some skin. Oops. Just gonna go and have some curry. Fucking weird, that guy. It's fucking weird.
Maybe he's gone now.
Mine are gone. That was bizarre. Asking to see some. Yeah. So has he? I think he might have left the room.
Item boxes return. Resident Evil 7. Item boxes are back in Resident Evil 7, which makes me happy because I like fucking
All
around
right,
with
India,
that
we should
kind
be
of
doing
shit.
that.
Yeah. You do everything better than me. In fact, I'll just read the news and you just do that behind me. Right, RE7 item boxes. So they're back.
That's an image for Instagram.
And that's
right
that.
there, isn't it? Right, yeah. So item boxes for Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's all it is really. It showed, they've done 2 new little teaser trailers, little short ones, and the second teaser trailer showed an item box open. It had items in it.
Right.
It wasn't like Resident Evil 4 where you could fit a shotgun in and you have to.
You know, is this an actual physical box on
It's
the
a
floor,
box.
like in Resident Evil 2, 3?
It's like in all the other Resis, yeah. But
Code Veronica one were a twat because
Right.
you had to go back to the specific box you put shit in.
Yeah, you could do that on I think you unlock the harder difficulties on some of the Resi games.
Right. And they're the same.
And it's the same.
Oh, fuck that.
Fuck that, that's too
Yeah,
much.
no.
So that's happening again, which is good, I like that. I do like it.
Yeah,
Some people hate it, but I
I
think
think
it's
it's
really
good. I think going back to that, going back to elements of Resident Evil that were classic and hard is right. Okay, the changing up of the tank controls, Resident Evil 4 did that well enough to keep it tanky but intuitive. Because you're playing the original again, aren't you? The reboot of the original.
It was a twat to begin with. Yeah, it has the alternate controls, but you run, so I felt like I was running around like an idiot. It just didn't feel right. So I reverted back to the original controls, which you can do, which also felt fucking horrible.
Too tanky.
Tanky. It was really difficult to use. So I switched back to the new controls, and then I just had to get over it. But still, even the buttons are in the wrong place for triggers now.
Right.
And the setups you have, they're not. You don't have as much variety. You can't choose your buttons.
I don't understand how with games nowadays you can't just completely and utterly remap all your controls.
You should be able to, especially with that game. Especially with that game.
But just on any of the games.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be able to configure it to like your shoulder buttons or left, right, up and down, and these are you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want with it now because there's no excuse.
There's none. The worst crime for me is when they don't have invert on a game.
Oh,
then
God.
I just don't play
Tenchu Stealth Assassin, I think on the Xbox 360, the one that came out on the 360, the demo wasn't inverted.
Right.
I was playing it and I'm like, this is really, really good.
Do it.
And Alex plays inverted on his games, right?
Yeah.
But he played the demo so much because he loved those stealth games that when he came to play the proper game, he went automatically to inverted. He can't play inverted games anymore because of that.
Because of that, ruined it.
Yeah,
So the game is out on the 24th of January 2017, if you didn't already know. Ooh, it looks really fucking good. I can't say it wrong with it so far. I have to say, it looks like a belter. Binding of Polygod.
Polygod.
Right, this is like free game alert now.
Beep, 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 beep.
Binding of Isaac
Aye. Sick.
is a game.
It is a game, and we do a gaming series of that. Absolutely amazing playthroughs of it, where I normally die within 5 minutes of playing. Then Liam takes over, and I just chat shit with his wife. So, well, that's what happened in the last 3 episodes, anyway. Oh, in fact, if you go back on the streams, actually, I haven't actually uploaded everything from Expo yet, but if you go back on the streams, I think 3 streams ago was. Me and Liam were doing a live stream from Play Expo,
Right.
of Binding of Isaac on the Saturday, and we got trolled by what must be a 7-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And I mean, proper, she was fucking harsh with us.
Yeah. And I didn't realise, I turned up late, so then I saw them streaming, and then this girl, she'd moved on at this point, but she was still talking a little bit. So I encouraged her to go back on camera, because I was unaware that she was annoying the piss out of these two.
I was fine with it, no, but I can be a little bit more fluid with that. And
Liam had sulky face.
Yeah, he wasn't happy. Yeah.
Coming soon to show the games.
I'll put it up there.
I
might have deleted it, actually.
So it is, Binding of Isaac, the game.
That game.
There's a new game called Polygod. They're completely unrelated, except that I think Polygod is procedurally generated, but a shooty game, as in first person, but like polygon sort of graphics, basically. But they like Binding of Isaac so much, just as a game, nothing to do with them, that they decided to, and it's a good promotion for them as well, they decided to give their game away for free if, one, I think it has to be on Steam. I think you have to have these achievements on Steam. So if you have any of the achievements, hard game, there's fucking loads.
Yes, there is.
So I'm not reading all them. There's certain achievements that you can get. I'll post them on the page tomorrow. And if you have any of them, and you sign up to the Steam account, Atomic Dom, then they will check that you have that achievement. which is why I think you must have to have it on Steam. Unless
Yeah,
you can check
yeah.
your Xbox ones as well.
Yeah, but if it's not coming out on Xbox, that Polygon game, then...
I don't think it is. I think it's just PC,
It'll be Steam.
Yeah, so you can get that game for free.
For free!
For free.
For free!
I don't know how hard those...
They're fucking hard. It's an hard
yeah.
game. It's a really
He said
hard
the
game.
easiest achievement that they've chosen...
Is finish it on impossible mode.
Well, no, it says only 5% of people on Steam, I assume, have got it. So they're all going to be a twat.
Yeah,
Well, you might have one of them.
Yeah, the game itself is hard, and plus with Steam, even though 5% of people on Steam might have it, but there only might be 5% of people still left playing it, you know what I mean? You might, because we see that with games, if you go and have a track of any game on Steam, first week it comes out, you'll have 400,000 people.
No Man's Sky.
That's worse. I mean, the fact that fucking more people are still playing Mother Russia Bleeds is a bad fucking game, considering that game isn't.
At least you know what you get with normally. You can look at it and you can think, I've got an idea what this is.
Yeah, but so.
Right, so that's that, so you can do that if you want. Right, Friday the 13th, delayed
Oh, no!
to Friday the 14th.
Oh,
No, till spring next year.
Okay.
Till spring next year. The reason for this is they're adding single player campaign, which wasn't there before. So it means you can play it online. It's because of the AI that they're adding, so they can have bots running around basically.
Okay. So you play as Jay?
I bet you can play. Maybe you can play as Jason or one of the lunatic, one of the guys, the women with the titties and the things.
The titties.
I hope you can put them in a sleeping bag and beat their heads out.
That's brilliant.
I
want to have premarital sex.
Was that Jason Too Fat?
No, Jason X, but
X.
it was originally in Jason 7. Jason Goes to Manhattan, yeah. Jason 7?
He gets it old as Jason.
No, Jason 7, yeah, which was the first one with Kane Hodder in.
Right.
And he was too dynamic. He was,
no.
He was like,
No.
jumping through windows.
No.
Whereas the guy from Jason 6 is the best Jason.
Yeah, he just needs to be a big fucker, constantly walking at
Ken Kersinger, who played Jason in Freddy vs. Jason, he was a good Jason.
Yeah, he was good,
He was slow and he was big, but he gets killed by Kane Hodder. He was a stuntman who gets killed by Kane Hodder playing as Jason in Jason Takes Manhattan, which is Friday the 13th.
Does Jason ever go to Hollywood?
No.
Next film. Jason goes to Hollywood.
Hey, Pash!
Hey, dude. How's VR? PSVR. Is it good? Is it as good as this? Surely not. So the price. So the price was originally $30. Now it's going to be $40. This is for the download,
right?
Because they've added that. You can get it on disc, but that's going to be $60. But if you've already pre-ordered it, you're still going to get it at the original price, which is $30. That's a win.
That's all right.
And if you, because this is a Kickstarter game, if you've supported them on Kickstarter, you'll get the original price as well, $30.
No, that's good. That's right.
From what I can gather there. But for some reason, the single player mode, even though the game is now delayed until spring, the single player mode still won't be out until summer. So I don't know why that is.
I was following everything then. I thought, alright, yeah, I'll give them that. Yeah, alright, I'll give them that. That's alright. Everything's reasonable. And we're delaying it so that in summer, you can have your single player mode, which is why we're delaying it. But it's coming out in spring.
Yeah. That's that.
That's fucking stupid.
The news has been abused.
Has been abused. I need to do some
Aaron's upset
magic.
Now. He's going to do some jiggery pokery.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole manner of jiggery pokery.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what's going to happen now. Oh
yeah, you do. It's just, I'm just trying to find stuff.
Bear with us.
Bear with us.
We've had a change, you can see.
Right, pause. Hey, and welcome to Mumbai. Okay, this week's new releases are as follows. Disney Magical Dream World for the 3DS.
Remember, we need to pick a winning name.
Yeah, I'm still going to insult these games coming out for the 3DS though. So yeah, that's coming out of the 3DS. That's coming out today. Hatsuki Miku VR Future Live.
Is that VR?
PlayStation VR. That's out today, so you can go and get what looks like it's probably going to be porn.
Do you reckon there's going to be like loads of PlayStation VR games that come out now, January,
Yeah,
and then nothing?
And I think a lot of them are going to kill VR. This is what you remember.
The
I was
little
worried.
experiences,
Like Plash has been playing Eve and says it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
really, really good. Some people have been playing Batman and say it's really, really good. Other games are really good. I have not played PlayStation VR yet, but I can imagine there's going to be a lot of fucking shovelware, which is what killed the Kinect, which is what sort of half killed the Wii U, even though it sold like fucking shit, right? And this is what I was getting at with PlayStation VR before. PlayStation VR is in the perfect positioning to try and make VR actually really acceptable.
Well, the Wii got away with it because it was cheap.
Yeah.
Whereas PlayStation VR must maintain quality.
And there's people going out buying a PlayStation for 350 quid, buying a PlayStation VR for 350 quid, 700, and then buying the move controls, and then buying the camera. So obviously you're like, I've got to $1,000 now, and I could have spent that on a shit top. But so I can imagine a lot of this happening. But
hopefully not.
I hope it's really, really good. We've got a comment there. PlayStation VR is fucking awesome, yeah. Worries about the shovelware, but hopefully the good bits hopefully the good stuff is really fucking good. That's what I want. The good stuff needs to be really fucking good in order to waylay the shovelware.
I think they can coast on games. You know, like your normal sort of games that come out and just make them VR. You know, like Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
They might be able to coast on a few of them until they get some proper.
With a lot of them, though, if it's a first-person game, the best way of getting away from simulation sickness is to be stood up in a first-person game.
Yeah.
Now, when you're playing a Resident Evil game and you want to sit there and you want to play for 7 hours, you want to have a thing, that might become
If you turn, I don't know if you find this, but if you turn with the analog, that can make me sick.
Yes.
Whereas turning in reality doesn't.
I don't know how long the PlayStation VR cable is, so can you actually be turning around in your living room?
Yeah, I don't know.
PlayStation VR.
But that is one tip to avoid motion sickness.
It
just
is.
Turning left and right, sat down, can make you feel a bit.
Well, it's
car games will be great.
I find the best way, of getting rid of motion sickness is to behave in the situation. Put yourself in a physical stance of where you are fictitiously in the game. So when you stood up in the game, stand up.
Stand up, yeah.
And if you're turning around in the game, ideally you turn around. Don't use that analog because it fucks with your brain.
But if you're in a porn game, just lie down.
Lie down
Let
and
it happen.
back and forth.
Let her do the work.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. Or him.
Or him.
Or them.
Or them. Or it.
Or it.
Yeah. And if you're in a driving game, obviously sitting down or something like that might be good. Right, what else have we got? By the way, feel free to bob around and give you a go. I will do. Drive Club, I'm interested in trying Drive Club. Anyway, back onto this shit. So where are we? So Skylanders, Imaginators, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, 360, PlayStation 3.
Is that the one with Banjo-Kazooie? Not Banjo-Kazooie, the other thing that is annoying.
Oh, fucking Bandicoot. That's coming out on Wednesday. So, yeah, brilliant. Crazy Machines 3 for the PC, that's coming out on Friday. Eagle Flights for the Rift coming out on Friday. Exist Archive, The Other Side of the Sky, PlayStation 4 and Vita.
Have a winner.
I think the next one's going to be good. And that's coming out on Friday. Super Dimension Neptune versus Sega Hard Girls for the Vita.
Oh, fucking nailed it!
Yeah, there we go. That's out on Friday. Batman Return to Arkham, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. That's coming out on Friday. That's Batman, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City double pack. You can buy them both individually for I think
it was 13 quid on the store yesterday.
Was it?
One of them on the PlayStation
Xbox at the moment is 30 quid each.
Right.
Unless you buy the package. So is that not the new? Is that like the new one?
It was the new one, £13.
Yeah.
On its own.
Well, that's the bundle of the old one.
Oh, we included the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, the other two, but not the new one.
Not the new one.
Oh, right.
That doesn't include the new one. Yeah.
So,
right, okay, so Battlefield 1, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC. Rock Band Rivals, Xbox One, PS4. I might get that because I found out at Play Expo I've got a voice of an angel.
Oh.
You can ask Gary Ann about that because I was singing.
Give us a little rendition.
Vice and angel. And that's
Moving on.
That's everything for.
What was the winner?
Well, fucking what were we saying? Super Dimensional Queefs versus Sega Hard Girl Queefs.
Burp. Yes. Fuck you.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the music off now.
Oh.
And
Ruben has managed to make something
try,
work.
hopefully. Well, don't
Maybe.
put me
Find out
on the
live.
spot.
Does it
So,
work? We don't know.
Let's try this shit. Right, you ready? You ready? High encoding PC. Oh, it's done that shit again. Let's have a go. Dush, dush.
We're in the void.
Boom! There we go.
Voice
Move
of
back,
the people.
motherfucker.
Haruken.
Right, here we go. Voice of the peeps.
I'm gonna move out of the way.
So we'll scroll down. Things.
Yeah.
So I shared something.
Oh.
Oh, and Nightbot says something. I shared something saying watch this, and if you're watching this, well done. Okay, moving on down. We've got Johnny Floyd and the, as you can see, little tiny people. I think you'll find that there's a cold front moving in here, going on this way, and fingering dogs. So, yeah, there's that picture there, which is meant to be a Red Dead game.
Yeah, I don't know if this is an official one, but maybe it is.
I'm not too sure whether it's official.
There's some spoofs of it anyway in the comments.
It is from Rockstar Games, if you read.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's from Rockstar Games.
So this is the second one they've
right. Okay.
put on the tinterwebs, but there's a few in the comments. There's a few little piss takes of this.
Well, let's have
Scroll into the comments.
Scroll into the comments. We've got this one, which might need a little.
If you
bit
zoom
of
in, you can see what the game is.
Now, I hope that is the game. I hope that it's table tennis.
Table tennis 2 with
set in Western times.
Yeah.
So it won't be table tennis. It'll be whiff waff.
Whiff waff. Is that what it's called?
That was it's the English
Whiff
name
waff.
for table tennis.
Is it?
It's whiff waff. Yeah, because
that's even better than ping pong.
You used to play it with. I mean, you can Google the shit and Google through Miss Lady there. It used to be played with champagne corks,
right,
and cigar box lids.
Ooh,
whiff waff. Whiff waff. And that's.
It's good for your pimp slap hand.
It is. Well,
good training.
English gentleman, and there's a. And I've got a thing laughing.
Oh no, there's another one up further.
Oh right, yeah. We need to.
Yeah. See, there's a big paddle in the background.
What is that?
Or is it a bat? What do we call them? Paddles or bats?
There'll be a paddle, won't it? I think.
I reckon a paddle.
I think a bat. I'm going to say a bat only has one edge that you hit something with, but I'm thinking of cricket bat. But a baseball bat doesn't, is it?
I think you're reading too much into the bat.
No, there's usually some kind of stupid reason.
Oh, right.
There's a difference, there's a specific difference between a ship and a boat.
Right.
And
precise thing.
Yeah, it's very precise thing.
That's a pretty big bat paddle.
It is a big bat.
Maybe that's got a whole new name.
It's like an egg. It's like an egg. Just like my breakfast yesterday was 2 of these.
Yeah.
Boiled with soldiers, looking a bit like them down there, but taller and made out of bread with butter on. And then I cracked this part here, right on here. Right.
Yeah.
Took that bit off.
Right.
Right.
We turned this into a cooking program.
And you get a spoon.
For the stupid.
you put it in here and you scallop out just enough of the albumin, which is egg white.
Oof.
Right. Until the yolk is exposed. Now the yolk, if you boiled your egg properly, should have a rather thick custardy consistency, but still hot, but still liquid.
Not running like Aaron made me once.
You take, really.
Which I politely ate.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. And then you get one of your soldiers, which is usually bigger than this.
Yeah.
Made of bread and buttered, and you dip them in the top, and you eat them, and you keep doing that until that egg is finished, and you get another egg, like this one.
Yeah.
And then you take a cut across here like this, right?
Right.
You remove this bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you get a spoon and you take a bit out of the albumin.
So you repeat.
Oh,
you just keep doing that.
It,
just keep doing
I did that until I told me eggs. It were really good.
Yeah. You learn something.
Yeah,
Voice of the people.
Voice of the people. Eggs.
This is on Facebook, by the way.
Yeah.
So you can join the Facebook group. Show me games! Exclamation! Exclamation! Exclamation!
4 time exclamation.
Exclamation! Join that.
Join it.
It's good.
We've got a few more.
Silliness.
We've got 3 more subscribers to the YouTube channel.
Do we?
Yeah, we're on to 105 now. I'm sure that 3 of them were accidents.
We'll take them. We'll take any of them.
After shimmy that over. Whoop. This is quite funny.
Yeah, it took me a little bit
There
for
we
the
go.
penny to go ting ting
Yeah.
ting
So as you can
and
see,
drop.
a lot of stormtroopers here.
Yeah.
Cold wind coming through. And yeah, so stormtroopers after a fun day of paintballing.
Yeah. Do you get it?
Wait for it. Just give them a minute. Just give them a minute.
I'm hearing distant pennies. No, they've all dropped now.
They've all dropped.
That's it. You've got it.
Get it?
Done.
We won't explain it, just on the off chance that you haven't got it and then you do feel stupid. This is a nice picture by Jack Taylor showing the evolution of Goldberg in wrestling games.
Right.
From WCW versus NWO, The World,
Yeah.
or Revenge, one of the two, down to the modern day 2K17. Doesn't look as good, plays amazingly,
Yeah.
looks better, plays like shit.
Which would you prefer?
That one.
I think so. We'll
Proving
take that
yet
one.
again that graphics do not make a game.
So, certainly not.
We were playing the sequel to that game at Expo. We were playing No Mercy.
No Mercy.
And the
Yeah.
controls still fucking stand up. And you played
Beautiful.
as Godfather,
Yeah.
who got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, right? For his very dated persona, very sexist persona
Pimp.
of being a pimp. Okay.
Don't hate the pimp.
Well,
the
WWE's
game.
now turned PG, so they're not allowed to do
Are they?
weapon strikes and all this kind of
They're
stuff.
not allowed to have pimps?
So to have a pimp with a whore train, pimping ain't easy.
Maybe it's a coal train now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's
This is the Sonic collection we was talking about
Mm.
earlier.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm,
you get a ring.
mm, mm.
It's very difficult.
Yeah, it's alright. We'll get more used to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it looks shit.
But that says Sega when you turn it on. If that worked, oh, I'd beat me at games, though, wouldn't it?
That's what I mean. It's just think how big that's going to be, because if that's the actual size of a Mega Drive, Mega Drives are quite large.
Yeah, original.
Yeah, and then with that cunt stood on top of it. What stance is that?
Oh, it's like he's broke his arm to achieve this stance. It's like a fake angry.
Yeah, oh, it's Sonic in it. Prick. Right, but that's that thing. Oh, look, Binding of Isaac. If you want to know what anal felching is,
Yeah.
go and
Don't watch that because there's nothing.
If you've got kids, honestly, make sure they are not in the room or your audio. You've just got headphones in. There's no visual things there. It's just audio.
Just use your imagination.
Please don't let your children listen to that. There's something wrong with you. I'm just spitting now. So and now we move down onto Paul Ashton. I don't know if you can. Should be able to read that. If you move your head. Yeah, that's it. So he's done a bit of Valkyrie and says it's shit. Says he can't stand it. Says PlayStation VR is probably the worst thing since
don't like it, does
since sliced bread. I'm
He's
like,
inviting us round so we take it away from
yeah, that's
him.
what it is. Yeah. No, he's saying it's very, very good. 3 hours in on Valkyrie. He hasn't actually played the single player yet. He's just been playing the multiplayer, which is fucking.
To play that long in VR, was it back to back, like 3 hour stretch, or was it
Probably might be.
bits?
He's in the comments.
Is it bits or a
That's-
big stretch? Because that's where you start knowing how long you can do
manage it.
VR.
Yeah. Moving down, I need to get into how it appears there. N64 turns 18 this month, so you can legally blow cartridges.
I don't get that one.
Sex, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. Well, our age of consent 16, so
I'm pretending to be innocent. Yeah.
that's the thing then.
Ta-da!
Guess what that is? That could be the ball. Ball dead.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's good. Meant to say that it's also really comfy and didn't annoy me at all. Yeah, constant 3 hours there.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
it's a little small screen, so I have to see just the way it works out. That's good. It's good going.
No sickness or anything, or you can have a break, can't you? I suppose 5 minutes, have a brew. That's the only problem. You can never find your brew.
Straws.
Yeah.
Straws. And a whistle, and I'll come to you. You know those little key rings.
Yeah. You need a VR bitch to bring you things.
Yeah.
Get a little
If
bit.
anybody's got any
VR bitches.
VR bitches, I'll have one.
I'm VR. Oh no, you can use your Samsung.
Oh yeah, I'll use Samsung.
Yeah.
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 I'll just use the forward-facing camera on it. Do you when you got your phone in, you can make the forward-facing camera so you
Yeah.
can wander around. So I'll just do that, so I can pair on.
Just do that.
VR bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching something. I need a drink. Doom, 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 doom.
It doesn't have to be a woman. A VR bitch can be a man.
Or a dog.
Yeah.
Or a donkey.
Or a pen.
Or a platypus. You have a pen. You have an apple. VR bitch. Yeah, so that's the thing.
This was the original one. This was the tease, mainly the tease being the colour, which is why everybody went,
Yeah.
Red Dead! And they pretty much confirmed it now, really, that that's what's happening, even though you knew it was happening anyway.
Yeah.
But if they're teasing it, that means they're going to show something soon.
I hope they don't. I hope it's a VR ride. They'll just fuck everyone off. Mobile only.
It could be. It really could be.
That'd be brilliant. Grace Broderick. So now anybody who bought one has had a bit of time would give VR PlayStation VR. Any good?
Yeah.
Done. And here's Batman.
Here's Batman in. Is this a VR game? The VR
it's
experience.
the Batman VR
So
experience.
you can do this.
Yeah. It's meant to be short, but very good.
I probably would do that.
Yeah, apparently
It's
everybody in the comments says they did that.
It's amazing the little things that entertain you when you have VR.
Yeah.
Because you're just buzzing off everything because it's all new.
Yeah,
it's
like being a baby again, but because you're an adult and you can comprehend what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
You imagine if a baby was put directly into VR straight after the womb.
I'd shoot it.
Not in your VR game. Yeah, but if all it learned was haptic feedback.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one-to-one, like in the Vive for the first 5 years. I want them to do this experiment, but I don't think they'll allow it in the Western world. Just imagine then, when they get to like 15, 16, something like that, taking it off and going, right, get used to everything. They'll be just picking up a mouse and they'll just be
It'll be
touching.
freaky.
They'll be like, wow.
Some mental person's going to do that, aren't they? They're going to bring a child up in VR. That's all they've done. But yeah, no, I did something similar in the VR on the
HTC Vive.
On the Vive. I was trying to break the demo.
Yeah. You were trying the occlusion test.
Yeah, the thing walks in, whatever it's called.
Atlas
walks in, and it's
This
huge.
is the robot from the short fat robot from
Portal
2. Yes.
He walks in the door, and then you realise how big he is.
It's
and
fucking air, so you want to lean away.
Naturally, you move back because it's walking at you, and you naturally move out of the way. But I'm stubborn. So I did that, and then I went, no, it's not real. And then I walked into it just to break for the game. And then also you can teleport everywhere. So as soon as all the walls fell apart,
I was trying to
teleport away just to fuck the game up. But I was trying to find one little bit where it might glitch, and I'll teleport somewhere else. But it didn't work.
That would have been good. I meant to free concert. Yeah, so that's Batman.
You can do that.
This was a nice little. Yeah.
It just shows how real games are now.
Yeah, look at it. Look at the special effects on that. CGI is brilliant. This is a kill canvas.
Will they do that in VR?
Teabagging?
Yeah.
No, because most of the people who play games are like not actually thinking. They're just like consuming creatures. That's all they are. Just like.
Imagine if your wife came in while you're doing that.
And then they were trying to do that. But,
Your wife comes in while you're doing that, and the dog just happens to have gone underneath you.
Yeah, and you don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know. Brilliant.
And your cock's falling out.
Again.
You have no idea.
I don't always get flashbang, but when I do, it's because I've thrown it.
Yes.
True that.
True that.
True that.
Everyone can relate to that.
True. All of that. Now this is Dan TDM.
See, I've never seen him before this.
This is Dan TDM. Anybody who's got children will know Dan TDM. Anybody who's got sorry, I'll qualify that. Anybody who's got children and allows their children to use tablets to go onto YouTube will know Dan TDM. The only reason I know him is because ex-girlfriend had children that were playing this kind of. Because if she give him a tablet now, my son a tablet now, but no.
So he baits children.
But he basically just plays Minecraft, and yeah, so yeah. He's one of them. So he gets trolled, so he's trying to explain. I've not actually watched the video because I thought...
He just says he ignores them, basically.
Well,
in a very long-winded video.
Right. A bit like one of our Ramble-Ons. But
like
it's called Ramble-On. You just expect that with a name.
It's in the name.
Yeah.
It's in the title.
So, apparently a lot of people fancy him as well. Look at him. Look at that.
I know what you mean by he looks very young, like 12, and that all women are paedophiles.
They are. More so than men. Look at that. That is considered a man. To some women. Or maybe it's the fact that he's a multi-millionaire. What do you reckon? Oh, right, yeah.
Probably has a lot to do with it.
Probably that in it more than anything. Yeah, so that's Dan TDM. This guy...
I haven't seen this.
Wow, this guy placed... I haven't seen this. Let's just let this run, shall we? This guy placed 75 grand...
In real cash?
In real... Right, okay, let's have a see how this goes. I wonder if there's some audio to this. Yes, there will be. Make it a bit more interesting for everybody at home. So it's sorry. So we'll start it again. We'll start it again. There we go.
Right, 75 grand. So he's got cash.
He
likes this game, I assume.
Or he just hates that guy.
Or he just
he wants
hates
to
that guy.
remove rivals hard knocks from his territory on EVE Online. Oh, alright. The money is up for grabs via a PayPal contract. That's fucking ace. That's fucking brilliant. So you make your own account.
You get a cut
on a laptop.
I want it all.
A different account on the laptop. You then go on with your proper account if you're that guy.
Yeah.
And you kill yourself with your new account. Give me my fucking
money.
God,
what a good idea.
Give me my fucking money.
Wow.
Give me my
And then tell him what you've done after he's paid you.
Yeah.
Boom. Make sure you've got the cash.
So what we got here, we got Dijorian. Good story. I hope he specified whether he wanted them killed online or in real life.
Fuck a duck.
Make a clone of yourself. Kill yourself in real life. Ask for the money. On a laptop. Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. You better have fucking specified that, otherwise some cunt's going to prison. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, this is Grigorian, which is Mr. Chris Hillsborough. He started the Show Me Games club
on the Xboxes.
Now, I went in to make sure I joined it. I didn't say I was in it.
Right.
So I'm like, can I join? He went, no, you can't join.
You have to be invited.
You can't join. Right, let's have a look at members. I'm a member.
I'm not sure what the club is, but there's something similar on the PlayStation as well, Show Me Games. I don't even know what you do it. I think you can just all play games together, I think.
Yeah, I think it's just it's like a preordained party of some sort. I've not actually majorly looked into it.
Yeah.
I forgot. Don't know what to do now. Never do was. That's it. So yeah, go. We'll give us a shout out. I don't know how many people are allowed in the club, but go and join it. Type in Show Me Games. It's right there. It's got the Fallout image that Chris or somebody made for. Yeah, I think it might have been. Yeah, Chris made for us on Fallout where.
I remember. I remember.
Yeah, where it says Show Me Games in neon and stuff. So
that's
image. That's actually the banner and stuff.
Check that out if you have an Xbox.
And I think finally, just for time's sake, another one of. Mr. Billsborough's thing is mentioning that there are two Warhammer games coming out at the same time. Mordheim, City of the Damned, and Warhammer, The End of Times, Vermintide. Vermintide looks as though it has a good combat system, but I prefer some input. Anyone know much about either. That's my own thing. You just coincidentally wrote that down in the past.
You were just saying words and it's there.
So
can we finish on one video?
Okay.
Pokemon Go song. It's a little bit mental.
Where is it?
And I think you might hate it.
I'm gonna hate it. It's Pokemon Go.
So it'll be quite far down, I think. And look at all this stuff. See, just join the group.
Just join the group.
It's just full of silliness and information and, you know,
And
things
shit
like that.
like
I
that.
mean, you just can't beat it, can you, really? Reviews, look at that.
Reviews by Jim Sterling. Don't read Jim Sterling ones.
He hates VR.
Go to showmegames.co.uk instead.
Well, write your own.
I used to have reviewers, but
Send them that way.
they all died. Okay, where is this?
But it's worth it.
Oh,
it's worth
my
it.
fucking word.
It's worth it.
It better be worth it.
It's because she's worth it. It's still worth it.
Oh my
It's
word.
still worth it. It's not worth it.
It's not worth
Not
it.
worth it.
Oh
It's
my
just not
word.
worth it. It really isn't
Oh
worth
my, we're on last week now.
We didn't do last week. Oh, look, who are these cunts? Oh, it's a bit further down than I remembered. There we go. There's a little bit that I really like at the end. And I think it's beautiful. But I don't think people like it.
Oh, hang on a minute.
So,
I think I've just fucked everything
it
up.
needs to be heard.
I've just fucked everything up.
A lot of fuss about nothing.
Ready?
Tell me what you think. Because you're a bit of a singer.
I'm not only a bit. I'm a
Voice of an angel.
I'm a lot of a singer.
And you can drive as well.
That's alright, it's a bit like
Legally.
a bit like Holden Rocks.
Yes. To Ireland. Now, this is the bit that made me really happy after I was quite disturbed. You ready? Worth it. Worth it. Yeah? That's hardcore, that, isn't it?
It is hardcore. Not Max hardcore.
There should be in the entire video, then it would be Max Hardcore.
No, it isn't. Google Max hardcore.
Right, so that was Voice of the Peoples and Things,
That was.
which were
that was-
Aaron's sweating now.
That was that. Yeah, I just
Struggling
need
with that.
to do something, and then we'll go into.
We shall go into imposing myself upon stream. Oh, you can't do the dance? Because you stood up.
What can I do? I can. Oh, you stood up.
Yeah, but we're not getting the full crotch
Right.
effect. Can you jump and do it? Hey!
There you go. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for things.
Yeah. Thank you for being here and being you.
Yes. Especially for being you. Thanks to Pash for inviting us round to his house for tea.
For
and
tea, yeah.
PlayStation VR. I added the tea.
Tea, crumpets,
Crumpets.
after eights.
And crumpets.
So so if you're not already, if you're watching this on YouTube, just click subscribe, dickhead. Just do it.
Just a bit
Fucking
aggressive.
What's wrong with you? I bet you fucking subscribed to Northern Lion or some knobhead who's hey, I'm Northern Lion, welcome to play the game again. Or fucking Markiplier, like, I play VR and go, oh, it's so scared, oh, making stupid noises and shit.
Like your
like
eye
all
would drop
that,
out your head
you
then.
fucking do all that stuff with Jacksepticeye. I'm fucking Irish, that's it, you know, you do all them kind of people. Or fucking, what's his name? PewDiePie. It's the best fucking, look at the effort I've made here. They make none.
And we've been on our feet.
They sit down, right, for like 10, 15 hours a fucking day.
We don't sit down.
On a Wednesday, they'll edit them all down into 15-minute things, and then
With their editing bitches.
and with their editing bitches, and put it up. Like, fucking this stuff is live!
He doesn't have an editing bit. Apply now, for free.
So,
Volunteer work.
thanks.
Put it on your CV.
Yeah, thank you very much.
See you
I
later.
think we need to end in a Street Fighter 2 winning pose. I'm going to do Sagat. That's what he does, isn't it?
I'll just be an elephant. He's really good with noises. He's like that guy from Police Academy. Right, yeah?
Yeah, Michael Winslow. See you in a bit.
See you later. Bye.